Today, NCS announced the acquisition of Dialog Group, Australia's largest application software services company. With me today is Kwa Pen, CEO of NCS, and Alan, CEO of Dialog, to talk a little bit about each of the entities. So Kwa Pen, maybe starting with you, what does this mean for NCS in Australia?
I think firstly, it represents a viable option in the Australian marketplace where NCS can now challenge the status quo and do really exciting work for the clients, for our clients. Right? And I think if you think about what Dialog brings to the table, very deep skills in application software services, and what NCS already had in Australia around our digital offerings through NCS Next, I think if we put those two together, there's really a lot of end-to-end capabilities that we can offer for our clients here. Secondly, I think this also fulfill NCS' ambition to be a pan-APAC services provider. If you think about how dedicated we are now, not just to our clients in Southeast Asia, but also to our clients in Australia, and how we can bring the diverse talents across geographies to do good work for the clients together. So I think that really will mean a lot to us through this partnership.
And Alan, what do you see as the opportunities for the larger entity now in Australia?
Well, Dialog has 1,000 people on board, just over. 1,300 now as part of NCS with some significant growth aspirations over the next 5 years. The opportunities for our clients are significant. There's a good fit between the sorts of work that NCS has done over the last 40 years out of Singapore and throughout Asia, and the sort of work that we do and the clients that we have worked for. And for our people, there's some great career growth aspirations, we believe.
And I think talking of people, there's probably people in both entities would like to know a little bit more about each company. Maybe just a 30-second elevator pitch on, each of your respective companies, and maybe a little tidbit that people don't know.
NCS started 40 years ago, right? And today we are the largest tech services firm in Singapore and Southeast Asia. We do a lot of work across both governments as well as big enterprises, especially also in the government space. I think we've done tremendous work, and that kind of defines us as a trusted service provider for our clients, right? And in the recent years, we've also, beyond just being a trusted party, we've actually invested heavily on innovation, which is how we created NCS Next, right? And I guess with this partnership with Dialog, I believe we have the right scale to actually do a lot, even more exciting work for our clients and be able to create not just trust, innovation, but the kind of delivery capabilities that otherwise we would not be able to do it by ourselves.
And Alan, Dialog Group? We
formed in June 79, so we're 43 years old, so a little older than NCS. And but as I mentioned before, we've got 1,000 plus people on board. We're a people company. We put people before technology. But having said that, we work with all sorts of technologies for major corporate and government clients. Being a people company, an interesting stat that we've managed to have a look at is that we've, in the last 5 years, around 117 people have retired out of Dialog. That's not resigned, that's retired out of Dialog. They've worked over the long term in our company and they've chosen to end their careers as part of the Dialog family.
Which is really impressive that people have seen that that's an important place, I think, to grow their careers over that time. So if you had a crystal ball today, what does success look like, I guess, in 3 and 5 years from now?
I think if we have a crystal ball in 3 years, Alan would like to see really good integration between our companies, where the true, power of the partnership comes to bear. And in 3 years' time, we hope our clients can see that very, very compelling proposition, where we can deliver trust, innovation, and the scale they needed to help them be successful. And in 5 years' time, clearly, we are a commercial entity. We like to see growth, right? Ideally, we can get, our revenue up 3 times, maybe, right? At the same time, growth for our people, which is a very important part of why we're doing this together. Being a tech services company, so growth for our people with new career paths that they can explore, given the additional options that they now have with both Southeast Asia and Australia at play.
I echo Ka Pen's comments there. It's immediately we need to start the journey towards realising the synergies that we have between the two companies, and then from there develop a growth strategy and execute that to the benefit of our clients and also our people across the region.
So thank you both for your time today. It's certainly an exciting time for both entities, and I certainly can't wait to see what's ahead. Thanks.